I know the future, now everyone can read my mind. Chapter 5, The Heroine. Through Geto Suguru's narration, with frequent details added by Gojo Satoru, Shoko came to understand the entire sequence of events. 2 days ago during PE, Yaga Masamichi found the two of them and gave them a mission directly from Tengen-sama. First, protect the star plasma vessel, Amanai Riko. Second, within the allotted time, bring her to Tengen-sama for assimilation, meaning, her termination. Earlier, Yaga-sensei told us that the current enemy is roughly divided into 2 factions, Geto Suguru said. One is the Curse User Group, Q, which aims to control the entire Jujutsu world by destabilizing Tengen-sama. The other is a religious non-sorcerer group that worships Tengen-sama with extreme faith, the Star Religious Group. Shoko thought for a moment, both sides are likely to post bounties on the dark web. I think the higher possibility lies with the Star Religious Group. Geto Suguru stroked his chin as if deep in thought. Curse users don't have money, but the Star Religious Group has significant economic power. Gojo Satoru took his last gulp of the drink and threw the empty can into the trash bin against the wall. Casually, he said, wouldn't it be better to just find that guy and listen to his inner voice? Besides, it'd also be a good test to see if he knows everything. Right, regarding that inner voice, I already reported the situation to Yaga-sensei earlier, Shoko said. Yaga-sensei told us not to take any drastic measures for the time being. Just let Geto's cursed spirit follow him, and let's wait to see how the higher-ups decide to handle it. Oh, Gojo Satoru dragged out the sound with little enthusiasm, then tilted his head to look at Geto Suguru. Most likely, we'll be getting a new classmate. Or a junior, Geto Suguru added. So Geto, how's your cursed spirit? Can you see his current situation? Gojo asked. I can't exactly see him. I share sensations with my cursed spirit, unlike Miss Mei Mei, who can directly see the surroundings through the eyes of her animals. I can only sense information. Geto gave an example. For instance, right now my cursed spirit is in front of 2 little kids, seemingly a brother-sister pair, around 5 or 6 years old. The girl has a ponytail, and the boy's hair is like a sea urchin. I can't see any images or hear any sounds, but I can still gather this information through my cursed spirit. At the same time, in the hallway of a low-cost apartment, a little girl with a ponytail knocked on Seina's door. Seina opened the door barefoot, while Bobo circled around his feet. Hello, the girl's voice was very gentle. My name is Fushiguro Tsumiki, and this is my little brother, Fushiguro Megumi. We just moved next door earlier today, so we came to introduce ourselves. Ah. I'm Yatsuya Seina. Seina looked at Tsumiki, then directed his gaze toward Fushiguro Megumi, who stood behind her. Whoa. This is Jujutsu's real heroine. Originally expressionless, Fushiguro Megumi, who had followed Tsumiki to deliver gifts to the neighbors, was stunned. He turned his head and looked around. Eyelashes really are so long, grown up to be so cute, and hair looks so fluffy, no wonder Gojo Satoru likes to tease him. Fushiguro Megumi. Who is Gojo Satoru? Fushiguro Megumi glanced at Tsumiki's hair. So soft and silky, tied in a high ponytail, with a mischievous little curl at the end. Does it really look so nice to touch? No. Was he imagining it? Why did it seem like someone was speaking into his ear? Tsumiki held out a plate of cookies. These are homemade cookies I baked today, a welcome gift for you. Thank you. Seina accepted the cookies from Tsumiki. Although he knew the storyline, he shouldn't know them. So Seina still showed concern. Is it just the two of you? Where are your parents? What a pity, the heroine's dad is in debt everywhere, loves to gamble, and spends his energy seeking out women. He sold him off when he was still in elementary school. And their mom abandoned the two of them, leaving them with only a little bit of living expenses. It's probably because their old rent was too high that they moved to a cheap apartment like this to save money. Fushiguro Megumi's brows furrowed. Everything was spot on. He slowly looked up at Seina. Sena kindly nodded towards him, his soft hair brushing against his cheeks, giving a very interactive feeling. It was this person's voice, but his mouth hadn't moved. He didn't say anything, so how could I hear his voice? Sumiki was only 6 years old now, and she couldn't come up with a good answer to Sena's question. She stammered, "Father is far from home, and Mom will be back soon." "Oh, is that so? Well, both of you, brother and sister, should be going to school during the day, right?" Sena scratched his face. "I work at a convenience store, so if you don't mind, I can bring back the items that have just expired every night." After pausing a moment, he added, "These are just past their expiration date, so the taste may not be that great, but if you heat them up, they're still edible. And it's free." "That would be really too kind of you." Sumiki clasped her hands in front of her chest in excitement. She was only 6, and Megumi had just turned 5. Their parents were not around and hadn't left much money either. For 2 children of this age, taking good care of themselves was incredibly difficult. This person is truly kind. Sena tentatively pointed towards the room. "I just reheated some noodles, and there's a portion of steamed rice in the fridge. Have you two eaten dinner yet? Would you like to come in and eat?" Sumiki turned her head. "Megumi?" Fushiguro Megumi watched Sena with caution. This person is very suspicious. He hadn't told anyone, not even his classmates, about their family situation, so how did this person know? But Sumiki tugged on his sleeve, whispering, "There's only instant noodles at home right now." Fushiguro Megumi hesitated a bit. Then he heard that strange voice say, "These two are just children, their appetites shouldn't be too big. 1 portion of steamed rice should be enough, right?" Although I can't say it directly, this storyline is really over the top. 1 5 and 1 6-year-olds living alone, is that reasonable? It must be the female lead's charm. Even I can't help but want to be affectionate. Come to think of it, isn't that two-faced yogurt immediately captivated by the female lead at first sight? Even took off his clothes, step by step approaching, saying. Fushiguro Megumi's pupils quaked. What the heck is he talking about? Never mind why he could hear these strange voices for now. What exactly does he mean? Although Fushiguro Megumi was still just a child, he could feel how wrong those words were. There were only 2 boys and 1 girl here, plus a cat. The female lead, it must be Tsumiki. So, that's so-called two-faced yogurt, towards a 6-year-old girl. Little Fushiguro Megumi's face darkened. Tsumiki was all he had left now, and he had to protect her. Let's go. He angrily marched ahead into Sena's room. He needed to hear what that yogurt was going to say. Make me fall for you. Just as I thought. He's definitely some kind of pervert with a taste for kids, targeting a 6-year-old girl. Fushiguro Megumi. Fushiguro Megumi's expression froze, his entire body suddenly stiffened. His throat tightened, and he looked up at Sena in disbelief. What? Who? Who did he just say? Sena didn't understand. He thought maybe they were embarrassed to step into the house since it was a bit cramped near the doorway. So, he moved aside, turned into the house, and said warmly, "Do you want noodles or rice? If it's not enough, I have some vegetables I can cook quickly. It won't take long." Chapter 5 End.